Hi Stampers, this is Holly from Rubber Redneck. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to another Rubber Redneck Boogie Blitz event video tutorial. This week over on my blog, I will be posting videos to celebrate Halloween and to promote my upcoming 9 days of Halloween online class. There will be prize giveaways, and each project will have a free project sheet. Visit my blog, rubberredneck.typepad.com, for all the details. Today's project is the No Bones About It little pouch. It uses the stamp set called No Bones About It from our main catalog. This is a fun and cute set. And then I also paired it with the Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set, which is full of different sayings for the year. And I'm using the Happy Halloween out of there for this project. I also have a special customer promotion for this week only. If you place a order through my Stampin' Up! Online store from September 9th to September 12th, 2015, you will receive the free paper kit for the Boogie Blitz event for all the projects I demonstrated this week in the mail from me. Please note, if you select no contact, I cannot contact you or mail you the paper kit, so be sure to not do that. So visit my blog for the details on that as well. And then this is how the paper kit will come. And then there will be a label on the back for you. We're just going to pull out all these pieces. And to create this, you're going to want that piece of designer series paper, and this is the Happy Haunting designer series paper in that plaid pattern. You're going to cut this at 4 inches by 7 inches. Place it onto the Simply Scored scoring tool and score at 1/2 inch and then at 3.5. Turn it, and on the 7-inch length here, you want to score this at 3.5. Once you have that scored, fold this in half. Use your bone folder and crease that down. And if you happen to if you didn't get it cut perfect, just trim this off. So we'll just trim this off before we do anything else right away. Then you want to take the stamp from Teeny Tiny Wishes, and you want the Happy Halloween, and you want your Memento Tuxedo Black ink pad, and we're going to stamp this onto that designer paper. So ink that in there, and then you want to stamp onto that designer paper on the right side. And make sure when you stamp, you're not on the scored area here, because that will fold in. Then once you have that part stamped, you want to take your paper snips, and we're just going to cut this at an angle here from the scored line up. And then you want to do the same thing on the other side. Cut it from the scored line going up. So that's what it'll look like. Once you have that part done, we're going to open this back up and fold the side pieces on the scored line. And then use your bone folder and crease that down. That'll help it easier for you when you assemble. And then you want some tear tape adhesive, and you want to put this on one side of that designer paper, on one end I mean. So put that on there, and then it tears right off of there. And then you're going to peel off the backing off of this. And if you have any overhanging here on the end, just fold that over. And then we're going to fold this over and line up your edges. You want them to be flush. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So then you'll have this little pouch that you can put little mini treats in there. Really cute. Then you want to take the 3/4 inch circle punch, turn it over, open it up, and then turn this upside down, and you want to slide this in until you're about halfway on that punch. And then you're going to punch through your layers, notching that out. So now you've just created that little pouch. Pretty cute, easy. You can get 4 of these out of a 12 by 12 piece of designer paper. You want to cut 1 piece of the Happy Hunting Designer Series paper in that Tangelo twist pattern. You want to cut that at a 1/2 inch by 3 1/4. Once you have that cut out, you will need your banner punch. Turn it over, and then you're going to slide this in from the top, and you're going to notch out the ends. Just line that up, notch it out, turn it around, slide it in, line it up, and notch it out. Super easy and fast for you. Then you can glue this to that Designer Series paper. And when you glue this, you want to put this above the Happy Halloween, and you want to leave just a little gap there so we have room for that sequin trim. Then you want to cut 2 1/2 inches of that Bermuda base sequin trim. So 2 1/2 inches, and then you're going to need your glue dots to attach this. So put that on the back of that sequin trim on one end, and then you're going to place this going across your designer paper here, and you're going to slightly overlap that Tangelo twist pattern. And then you want to put a glue dot on the other end to put that in place. So that's what it'll look like. Then you want to cut 1 piece of very vanilla cardstock at 2 inches by 2 1/2. Take the stamp from No Bones About It, ink it in the Memento Tuxedo Black ink pad, and stamp towards the top of the very vanilla cardstock. Then we're going to glue this to the layers. And when you glue this, there's a couple things to keep in mind. You need to come down just a little bit from that notched out part, and you want to make sure you leave some of that designer orange paper showing. We don't want to cover that up all the way. Cut 1 piece of very vanilla cardstock at a 1/2 inch by 2 1/2. Take the stamp from No Bones About It, ink it in Bermuda Bay, and stamp onto your very vanilla cardstock. Take your banner punch again, turn it over, and this time take your image, turn it upside down. We're going to notch out the end at the beginning of the word here. So then it'll look like that. And then you want to turn this over and put some stamping dimensionals on the back. And I'm going to use little pieces again since it's not a very big piece. Just cut 2 of those off, turn that over, and attach those right on there. And then you want to attach this to the very vanilla cardstock. So it'll look like that. And then you want to take one of the Regal's candy dots, and you want that crushed curry one, and you're going to put that over here on the bottom right corner of that very vanilla cardstock. And then that completes the video for the No Bones About It pouch. For the free project sheet, be sure to visit my blog, rubberredneck.typepad.com. Thank you for watching.